Well, folks, buckle up because tonight we're diving headfirst into the bizarre world of North Korean propaganda, and trust me, nothing about this story is going to make sense. It's a tale that defies logic, a narrative so twisted and surreal that it feels like it was plucked straight out of a satirical novel. It all starts with a song, but not just any song. This is a jaunty little number called Friendly Father, a musical tribute to none other than North Korea's supreme leader, Kim Jong-un. Imagine a tune so upbeat and cheerful, it almost makes you forget the oppressive regime it glorifies. Now, I know what you're thinking. John, you've finally lost it. You're talking about a North Korean propaganda song like it's the next Despacito, and to that I say, you're not wrong to be skeptical. It's a bizarre concept, to say the least. But here's the kicker. This song, with its oddly catchy melody and over-the-top lyrics, actually went viral. Yes, you heard that right. A song praising the virtues of a dictator known for his iron grip on information and human rights somehow managed to break free from the hermit kingdom and infiltrate the airwaves, playlists, and minds of people around the world. It's a tale so strange, so utterly baffling, that it could only be the product of the internet age. In an era where memes and viral content can transcend borders and cultures, Friendly Father found its unlikely place. The song's journey from a state-controlled piece of propaganda to a global earworm is nothing short of extraordinary. It raises questions about the power of music and the internet in shaping perceptions, even when the source material is as controversial as this. It's a phenomenon that highlights the unpredictable nature of virality. One moment you're sharing a funny cat video, and the next you're humming along to a song that glorifies a dictator. So tonight we're dissecting the phenomenon of Friendly Father, exploring how a song seemingly ripped from the pages of a dystopian novel became an unlikely global earworm. We'll delve into the mechanics of its catchy tune, the psychology behind its appeal, and the role of social media in its spread. We'll unpack the song's insidious message, examine its viral spread, and ask the tough questions about the ethics of consuming and sharing propaganda, even when it's disguised as a catchy tune. Is it harmless fun, or are we unwittingly endorsing a regime's narrative? Get ready, because things are about to get weird. We're about to embark on a journey through the strange, surreal, and sometimes unsettling world of viral propaganda. So sit tight, and let's unravel the mystery of Friendly Father together. So, how did a song extolling the virtues of Kim Jong-un, a man who, let's face it, isn't exactly known for his chilled vibes, end up soundtracking TikTok dances and Instagram reels? Well, the answer, as with most things on the internet, is a heady mix of irony, algorithms, and a healthy dose of what the hell is going on. The song first surfaced on North Korean state-run media, which, let's be honest, is not exactly known for its finger on the pulse of global pop culture. It was broadcast on television, played on the radio, the whole shebang. Essentially, the North Korean government was doing what it does best, force-feeding propaganda to its citizens under the guise of entertainment. But then something unexpected happened. The song, whether intentionally or not, escaped the confines of North Korea's digital borders. It's unclear exactly how it happened. Maybe it was a curious tourist, a mischievous internet sleuth, or just a glitch in the matrix. But however it happened, Friendly Father found its way onto international social media platforms. And that, my friends, is where the real fun began. Now, if you were to stumble upon Friendly Father without any context, you might be fooled into thinking it's just another cheesy pop song. The melody is undeniably catchy, the kind that worms its way into your brain and refuses to leave. But once you actually pay attention to the lyrics, the whole thing takes a dark and disturbing turn. The song paints a picture of Kim Jong-un as a benevolent father figure, a loving leader who cares deeply for his people. He's portrayed as a strong, wise, and compassionate ruler, a stark contrast to the brutal dictator known to the outside world. The lyrics are full of praise for his leadership, hailing him as the savior of the nation, the bringer of prosperity, and the protector of peace. It's a masterclass in propaganda, using upbeat music and simple language to mask a deeply sinister message. The song is designed to evoke feelings of loyalty, devotion, and even love for a man who rules with an iron fist. It's a chilling reminder of the power of music to manipulate emotions and shape perceptions. Of course, once people started to realize what they were actually listening to, the reaction was a mix of amusement, disbelief, and outright horror. Social media exploded with memes and jokes mocking the blatant propaganda. Experts weighed in, dissecting the song's lyrics and the psychological tactics used. They compared it to historical examples of propaganda music, noting the similarities and differences. Debates erupted about the ethics of using music as a tool for manipulation. Musicians and songwriters were interviewed, discussing the responsibility of artists in such contexts. Many shared personal stories about how music had influenced their perceptions and emotions. Some even used music as a form of resistance, creating counter-propaganda songs. Social media campaigns were launched to raise awareness about media literacy and the importance of critical thinking. Educational programs and workshops on media literacy became more prevalent, aiming to equip people with the tools to recognize and resist propaganda. As people reflected on the power of music, discussions about the future of media and its role in society continued to evolve. Ultimately, Friendly Father serves as a powerful reminder of the dual-edged nature of music. While it can bring people together and inspire positive change, it can also be used to manipulate and control. It's up to us to stay vigilant, question what we hear, and understand the true message behind the music. Section 4, Dancing to Dictatorship. The ethics of viral propaganda. The viral spread of Friendly Father raises a host of ethical questions about the consumption and dissemination of propaganda, particularly in the age of social media. In today's interconnected world, a single piece of content can reach millions within hours, if not minutes. This rapid dissemination can blur the lines between genuine enjoyment and unintentional endorsement. Can we enjoy a catchy tune without endorsing its message? This question becomes even more complex when the tune in question is crafted by a regime known for its oppressive policies and human rights violations. Are we complicit in spreading propaganda if we share it online, even if it's done ironically? Sharing content, even with a humorous or critical caption, can still contribute to its virality and, by extension, its impact. These are not easy questions to answer, and there's no simple right or wrong response. The ethics of sharing such content are nuanced and require a deep understanding of the context and potential repercussions. On the one hand, some might argue that sharing the song, even ironically, only serves to amplify its message and give the North Korean regime a propaganda victory. The regime's goal is to project an image of normalcy and even appeal, and every share, like, or comment can contribute to that illusion. After all, the more people who hear the song, the more likely it is that some will be swayed by its message, however subtly. Music has a powerful way of embedding itself in our minds, and repeated exposure can lead to a gradual shift in perception. On the other hand, others might argue that sharing the song with the right context can be a form of raising awareness about the insidious nature of North Korean propaganda. By framing the content with critical commentary, we can highlight the underlying issues and encourage viewers to think more deeply about what they're consuming. It can spark conversations about media literacy, critical thinking, and the importance of questioning the information we consume online. In a world where misinformation is rampant, fostering a culture of skepticism and inquiry is crucial. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to share Friendly Father is a personal one. Each individual must weigh the potential benefits and harms, considering their own values and the impact they wish to have. But it's a decision that should be made with a clear understanding of the song's origins, its message, and the potential consequences of its spread. Knowledge is power, and being informed about the source and intent of the content we share is the first step in making ethical choices. Ignoring the issue or dismissing it as just another internet oddity would be a mistake. In the digital age, every share, like, and comment has the potential to shape public perception and discourse. By engaging thoughtfully and critically, we can navigate the complex landscape of viral content with greater awareness and responsibility. Section 5, Seoul's response, condemnation, and a TikTok ban. As you can imagine, our friends down south in South Korea weren't exactly thrilled about a North Korean propaganda song taking the world by storm. The South Korean government, which has a slightly more complicated relationship with the Kim dynasty, condemned the song as a blatant attempt to whitewash North Korea's human rights abuses and spread pro-regime sentiment. They weren't just content with issuing a sternly worded statement, though. The South Korean government took the unprecedented step of banning Friendly Father within its borders. They even went so far as to pressure social media platforms to remove the song from their platforms. Now, this move sparked a whole other debate about censorship and freedom of speech. Some argued that the ban was a necessary step to counter North Korean propaganda and protect the South Korean public from its insidious influence. Others, however, criticized the ban as an overreach of government power and a violation of freedom of expression. The debate highlighted the complex challenges of navigating the digital age, where information, both good and bad, can flow freely across borders and governments are struggling to keep up.